You are not invisible, not forgotten, not abandoned. Even when no one sees your tears, God sees. When your words feel wasted, God listens. When the weight is too much, God fights for you. These are not just comforting words, these are divine truths. Maybe you've cried in silence, wondering if anyone notices the ache in your soul. Maybe your prayers feel like they hit a ceiling. But hear this, God never turns away. He watches when others ignore. He listens when others dismiss. And he steps in when you cannot stand. This is your reminder. You are never alone. Breathe. Let that truth fill the room. God sees you. God listens to you. And God is fighting for you, even now, especially now. So hold on with trembling hands if you must, because heaven is leaning in, and victory is already on the way. There was a time you walked into the room and no one looked up. You smiled, but inside you were collapsing. You spoke, but your voice fell flat. You hoped someone would notice, but they didn't. That silence, it crushed you. That loneliness, it screamed louder than words. But in that exact moment, God saw you. He didn't miss your pain. He didn't overlook your struggle. He watched as you held yourself together with fragile hope. He saw the battle no one else could see. And he cared deeply. While others turned away, God stepped closer. While the world dismissed you, heaven drew near. God sees what others miss. He sees the storm in your soul, the tears behind your eyes. He's not distant, he's not silent. He is right beside you, watching over every detail. So breathe. You are seen fully, completely, and that changes everything. Have you ever cried in your car just so no one else would hear? You wiped your tears before going back inside, pretending everything was okay. But God saw. He was sitting in that seat beside you. He didn't look away. He didn't rush you. He stayed. While your hands gripped the wheel in desperation, he reached for your heart in compassion. When your voice cracked in prayer, he leaned in to listen. He caught the tears, every one. He felt the words you couldn't speak, and he counted them as sacred. You were never alone in that moment. You felt unseen, unheard, but heaven was attentive. Your pain echoed in God's presence, and he answered with comfort, even if you didn't feel it yet. He's not a God who watches from afar. He sits in the silence with you, waits through the pain with you, and holds the weight with you, and urges you to face what's in your heart, and holds you. You embrace. You called it. God was there. He is still there. And he's not going anywhere. Sometimes the hardest battles are the invisible ones, the ones inside your mind, the thoughts you fight just to get out of bed, the fear that wakes you up before the alarm, the doubt that tells you you're not enough. People see your smile, but they don't see the struggle. But God sees it all. He sees when your thoughts spiral and your heart races. He sees the way you pretend to be okay so others won't worry. He knows the effort it takes to function when you're barely holding on. And he's not disappointed in you. He's not mad that you're tired. He's proud of the fight you keep fighting. He's proud of your persistence. You're not weak, you're worn. And even there, God is with you, lifting your head, strengthening your spirit, whispering, keep going. He knows this storm, and he knows how to still it. You are learning to lean. God is fighting beside you, and that's why you will overcome. They said they'd be there. They promised not to leave. But when you needed them the most, they disappeared. That pain of being abandoned is real. It shakes your trust. It makes you question your worth. But listen, just because they left doesn't mean you were left alone. God stayed. He never walked away. In your lowest moment, when the world turned its back, he faced you with love. He stood in the gap. He wrapped your heart in his presence. Others saw inconvenience. God saw a chance to hold you closer. When they stopped calling, he started whispering. When they forgot you, he remembered. He never needs to be reminded of your value. Your name is etched in his hand. Your tears are written in his book. You are not someone he walks away from. You are someone he walks with every step. They left, yes, but God stepped in. And he's never leaving. You tried so hard to fix it. You gave everything, time, energy, prayer, and still it fell apart. The job ended. The relationship crumbled. The dream dissolved. And you blamed yourself. But what if the ending was not your failure, but God's redirection? What if he saw what you couldn't see? What if he removed what would have destroyed you? We cry over closed doors, but God sometimes uses them to save us. You thought you were being overlooked, but God was shielding you. You thought it was rejection, but it was protection. He knows what you don't. He sees the bigger picture, and he's not punishing you, he's preserving you. Let that truth settle. The setback wasn't the end. It was the setup for something better, for something aligned, for something meant for your good. He sees the full story. And he's writing it not to break you, but to bless you. You're not behind. You're being guided. You've been waiting, praying, hoping for an answer. And it hasn't come. Not the way you expected. Silence can feel like abandonment, but it's not. God's silence is not his absence. He's working in ways you can't yet see. Delay does not mean denial. Sometimes he waits, not to frustrate you, but to prepare you. He's aligning hearts, rearranging circumstances, building strength inside you. Every moment you wait, he's building trust. Deep, unshakable trust. When you don't hear his voice, trust his heart. When the doors stay shut, trust his hand. He's not ignoring you. He's investing in you. You're not forgotten. You're being formed. And when the time is right, the answer will come, and it will be more than you asked for. But for now, breathe, Stay, trust. He listens in silence, and he answers in power. He sees you waiting, and he's waiting with you. You've been strong for so long, carrying burdens no one knows about, holding everyone else up while feeling like you're falling. You've become the safe place for others, but where do you go? God knows. He sees the exhaustion behind your eyes. He hears the silent scream in your soul. And he doesn't expect you to keep it all together. He invites you to fall apart in his arms. He's not afraid of your tears. He's not offended by your questions. He welcomes the broken. He restores the weary. Let yourself rest in his presence. No pretending, no pressure, just honesty. Let the mask fall. Let the weight down. You don't have to be strong all the time. God is your strength, and he's not impressed by your performance. He's moved by your heart. Come as you are, empty, drained. He will fill you again. You are not your strength. You are his child, and he carries what you carry. There are moments when fear feels louder than faith, when doubt drowns out hope, when you question everything, your purpose, your future, even your worth. It feels like you're standing at the edge, alone, but you're not. God is standing beside you, holding you, guiding you, whispering truth into your trembling heart. You are not your fear. You are not your failure. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are called. Don't listen to the lies. Listen to the one who made you. He knows your name. He sees your pain. He's not discouraged by your weakness. He is your strength in it. This moment is not the end. It's a turning point, a place where heaven invades fear. Let God fight for you. Let him calm the storm. You don't have to fix it all. Just stay close. Trust. Breathe. He is your anchor, and he will not let go. You've made mistakes, some you regret deeply. Choices that brought pain, paths you wish you could erase. And shame whispers you're too far gone. But God doesn't speak the language of shame. He speaks redemption. He sees what you did and still calls you worthy. He knows your past and still declares your future. He doesn't define you by your worst moment. He defines you by his mercy. You are not disqualified. You are not condemned. You are covered, redeemed, restored. Grace doesn't avoid brokenness. It runs straight into it. Let that truth wash over you. God doesn't flinch at your failure. He fights for your freedom. Don't hide anymore. Don't run. Come back, come home. He's waiting with arms wide open, not with judgment, but with joy. What you think disqualifies you is what he'll use to display his glory. You are not your sin. You are his child, and he still wants you. You prayed for healing, but the sickness stayed. You begged for a breakthrough, but the struggle lingered. It's confusing, it hurts, and yet God is still good. His goodness isn't proven by how quickly he fixes things, but by how faithfully he walks with you in them. You are not alone in this pain. He is there, in every appointment, every sleepless night, every moment your heart aches. And he's not just a spectator, he's a savior, holding your hand, strengthening your spirit, healing in ways deeper than the body. Maybe the healing is coming slower than you want, but it's coming in your hope, in your endurance, in your peace that makes no sense. That's him working, restoring, healing. Not always in the way you expect, but always in the way you need. He sees your suffering, and he sits in it with you. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved, even here. You've been faithful. You've served. You've stayed true. And still, it feels like you're overlooked. Others get the spotlight, the recognition, the reward, and you wonder, does it matter? Yes, it matters. God sees what people miss. Every hidden act of kindness, every quiet moment of obedience, every silent sacrifice, he sees it. And he will reward it. Maybe not on the timeline you expected. Maybe not on the timeline you expected. Maybe not on the moment. Maybe on the minutes and the moments. 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 But from him, your reward is coming, because he is just and he is watching. Your faithfulness is not forgotten. Your quiet yes is building something eternal. Don't stop sowing just because the harvest is slow. Your seed is seen. Your effort is honored. God promotes in his time. And when he does, no one can stop it. Keep going, keep believing. Heaven is keeping record. And your reward will be more than you imagine. Some nights, the silence is loud. The loneliness feels unbearable. You reach for someone to talk to, but there's no one. And that ache in your soul grows deeper. But even in the silence, you are not alone. God is there, closer than breath, nearer than your thoughts. He sees the void, he feels the ache, and he fills it with his presence. Not always with noise, but with peace. A peace that doesn't make sense, a peace that wraps around you like a blanket in the cold. You don't have to pretend, not with him. You can cry, you can question, you can collapse, and he won't walk away. He's the one who stays, the one who understands what no one else does. He's not just near, he's with you. Always. So the next time the silence threatens to swallow you, whisper his name. You'll feel it. That sacred, soft presence reminding you, you are mine. I see you. I'm here. You thought you had to earn love, that you had to be perfect, that if you messed up, people would leave. And maybe they did. But God is not like people. He doesn't love you because you're flawless. He loves you because you're his. No performance, no perfection, just presence. His love isn't shaken by your bad days. It isn't diminished by your weakness. It doesn't shrink when you struggle. It stands steady, constant, fierce. His love fights for you, covers you, transforms you. You don't have to earn what's already yours. Just receive it. Let go of trying to prove yourself. Just be. Let his love wash over the lies. Let it heal the wounds others left. Let it whisper to your worth, you are not too much. You are not too broken. You are deeply loved by the one who knows everything and still chose you. You're walking through a season that doesn't make sense. Everything feels uncertain. The ground beneath you feels shaky. And fear tries to fill the gaps. But faith is not the absence of fear. It's choosing to trust even when you don't understand. It's saying, God, I don't see the way, but I know you are the way. And he is. He's gone before you. He's making a path. Every unanswered question, he already holds the answer. Every closed door, he already knows the right one. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep walking. One step, one prayer, one act of trust, and watch what felt like chaos becomes clarity. What felt like confusion becomes testimony. He sees your fear and he responds with faithfulness. He's not asking you to be fearless. He's asking you to be, and he will do the rest. You didn't choose this battle. It came to you. Unexpected, unwanted, and yet you are still standing. Bruised, maybe. Tired, absolutely, but standing. Not because you're strong, but because God is. He has been your defender, your shield, your warrior. The reason you didn't break is because he held you. The reason you're still here is because he fought for you. You might not see the full victory yet, but you are already a testimony. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every breath is proof of his protection. Don't minimize the fight you've endured, and don't forget who brought you through. God didn't leave you in the battle. He entered it with you. He led the charge, and he is still fighting. So lift your head, wipe your tears. You are not defeated. You are covered. And your victory is already written. So wherever you are right now, in your pain, in your questions, in your waiting, remember this: God sees you. Not just what you show the world, but the tears you cry in secret, the battles you fight in silence, the faith you hold on to with trembling hands. God listens to you, even when words fail, even when your prayers feel empty, even when all you can do is groan. He hears and he understands, and God fights for you. In the places you cannot see, in the moments you're ready to give up, he's already gone before you, already made a way. So don't give up. Don't lose heart. Don't let fear steal your faith. You're not alone. You're not abandoned. You're not forgotten. You are seen, you are heard, and you are fiercely relentlessly fought for, because you are his. And that changes everything.